You know, everyone talks about Halloween like it's just one night. Just one night where people wear masks. Just one night where people dress up as someone different than themselves. But the truth is, you don't just do that on one night. A lot of people don't take their costume off when the holiday ends. They don't need October 31st to put on a mask. They've been wearing one every day of the year, long before pumpkins and decorations come out. Maybe you know that feeling. Maybe you feel like you've been moving through life wearing a version of yourself that doesn't feel real, that doesn't quite feel like who you are. Maybe you're smiling when you're not okay, or acting unbothered when something is eating you alive. You can try to look strong sometimes, but instead of admitting that you're just tired, you might try to act confident when you're really fighting battles that no one sees. See, we live in a world that loves costumes, not even just the fabric ones, but emotional ones. Masks, like I'm fine, I don't care, I'm strong, or I don't need help. You wear so many masks saying you're happy for them, that you're not lonely, that you're not hurting. It's really impressive how people can be when they're scared to be seen. Maybe that is why we love masks. Halloween only highlights what we already do. We dress up to be wanted, accepted, and understood. But pretending might help you fit in, but it never makes you feel at home. It never makes you feel like the real you. And there's a moment in everyone's life where wearing that mask gets heavy, where you feel the weight of holding yourself up for the world and realize that you've forgotten how to hold yourself for real. Pretending gets exhausting, and silence sometimes feels safer than forcing smiles. And it's possible you're watching this because that's where you are right now. Maybe the version of you other people know isn't the version you feel anymore. Maybe there's a quiet voice whispering in you inside, saying you can't live like this, that you want to take off the mask and breathe and be yourself again. The world teaches you how to hide, how to become what keeps you safe or liked or praised. But safety is not the same as freedom. Recognition isn't always belonging. And getting attention doesn't mean you're always loved. How many times have you laughed when you didn't actually feel joy? How many times have you agreed when your heart wanted not to? How many times have you shown confidence when you were falling apart inside? You didn't do that because you were weak. You did it because somewhere along the way, someone taught you that being real could be risky, or that you'd get embarrassed from it or hurt from it. That vulnerability actually happened to be the one that got you hurt. That honesty is what actually pushed people away. So you learned the costume and you wore it well. But a life spent performing is not a life well lived. It's just a life survived. And of course costumes are fun when we pretend. But when you pretend every day, when your smile becomes an armor, where you wear a second face, a mask all the time, when you show, when your achievements are shields instead of celebrations, or when you feel surrounded by people, but still feel unseen, that might be a sign that something inside you needs to change. And change is okay. Change is great. It's okay to grow out of what you used to be. It's great to admit that you don't want to be the version of yourself that made everyone else comfortable. It's okay if silence is better than forced conversation. It's okay if your circle gets smaller. It's okay if you don't have to chase attention anymore, because attention isn't always the same as connection. Some people will only ever love the mask that you wore, and you can let them go. They don't deserve to be in your life anyways. The people who belong in your life are the ones who can sit with the one behind the mask, the real version of you, the days you shine and the days you shake. Because no human is strong all the time, and acting like you are doesn't solve everything. Some people around you actually just want you to be real, unfiltered, raw, with your true emotions. So if you feel lost, or if you don't know who you are without the layers, it's the beginning of you becoming who you truly are. Because who you are isn't discovered in celebrations or masks. Sometimes it's in the transitions. You can find yourself in nights where you actually don't feel like you belong anywhere, or in mornings when you don't know what comes next. That in-between, between who you were behind the mask and who you actually are, is leaving the past and starting a new future. Some transformations look like disappearance first. You have to lose things that used to fit you. You have to lose things that used to comfort you. Maybe you have a hobby or a dream that doesn't feel like you anymore. Maybe it's not right for you anymore. See, it happened to me personally. I grew up always wanting to be a professional golfer. I grew up always knowing in my heart I was going to be a professional golfer. I did everything I could to go to Division 1, be the best that I could, and I did. I went and I played Division 1 golf. And then the dream died. That was my whole goal for 5 years, is to get Division 1 so I could go pro. So that wasn't me anymore. For a little bit, I still pretended it was. I still wanted it to, because it wasn't just my dream. It was my family, my friend's dream. I was good at it, but it wasn't what I wanted anymore. So I didn't wear it for too long, because it wasn't what I wanted. Whether I was good enough or not, it didn't make me as happy as it used to. And that's okay when you love something and it doesn't make you as happy as it used to. And that could be friends, that could be a loved one, that could be any hobby or anything you do. It's okay to set it down. You don't have to get rid of it. I still golf every day. You don't have to throw them out of your life, but just put other priorities first. Because one day, you'll look back and realize that you didn't lose yourself. You peeled back everything that you weren't. So this Halloween, and every day after, wear what's real. Maybe not Halloween. Dress up for Halloween, of course. It's one day a year. But don't be polished or perfect the rest of the day. Don't be trying to impress everyone. Just be true. Let the world see your face, not your armor. Let life see your heart, not your performance. Masks can help you play a role, but truths help you live a life. So you don't need the costume anymore. You're allowed to be seen. And the right people, the ones meant for you, they won't run from what's real. They'll recognize it. They'll appreciate you for you. And they'll still treat you with respect. And they'll meet you there. And if they don't, they shouldn't be in your life anyways. Because real doesn't scare the right people. Only the mask ever did.